So far, nobody has come up with something to catch the voters' interest this year like the Citizens for Representative Government did a couple of years ago when they wanted to limit voting to individual districts. Still, City Secretary Harold Schenck reports 569 absentee votes. That's not a record, but it's well over the 224 absentee ballots cast in 69. Schenck is also sticking with his prediction of 75,000 votes tomorrow, compared with a total of only 42,600 in the last election. The candidates, and there are 27 of them working for the 11 council seats in Dallas, don't even appear to be very mad at each other. In fact, some of them are fairly friendly. But 7 of them are crowded into the race for mayor, position 11, and that may well result in a runoff. By the rules, the winning candidate must have a majority of the votes, and it may be a little tough to come out of a 7-man field with a clear majority. In the 10 years Dallas has elected its mayor separately, there hasn't been a runoff yet. 17 other elections are scheduled in Dallas County tomorrow. 63 seats are up for grabs in those elections. Only 15 candidates are unopposed. Some elections have already been held in conjunction with school board elections, and interest in many has run pretty high. But it's doubtful that voting will be as good tomorrow anywhere as it was in Coppell over the weekend. That northeast Dallas County town has 610 registered voters, 437 of them cast ballots. Phil Reynolds, Channel 8 News on the Move.
If the very light absentee balloting is any indication, Fort Worth is due for a very, very light turnout at the polls tomorrow. City Secretary Roy Bateman estimates that fewer than 26,000 of the city's 150,000 registered voters will turn out. Now, one school of thought dictates that this is because of the recent school board elections. Citizens just don't want to go to the polls twice during the same 4-day period. However, another group have put it this way, that this has been a campaign of personalities rather than issues, that candidates are sniping away at possible character flaws rather than political philosophies. Either way, it looks like it's going to be another shameful, ho-hum day at the polls in Fort Worth. Jay Lewis, Channel 8 News on the Move, Fort Worth.
The basic problem, I think, is the whole philosophy on the part of the American people, that we're just not willing to believe what is actually currently going on in many of our nation's nursing homes that were just not willing to live in a world of reality and accept the facts as they now exist of boredom, of lack of attention, of filth, of debilitation of the human mind and the human spirit and the human body, of the aged American when he is forced to enter someday a nursing home. We have good nursing homes. Most of them are non-profit nursing homes. Most of your profiteering type centers or convalescent centers for the elderly are, I think, what I would term as substandard, because they have one thing in mind, and that is a profit. This is their motive. This is their reason for coming into being. This is the very reason for existence. I think this is a dangerous situation.
Railpax incorporator Charles Luna was in town today to explain how Railpax affected Dallas and Fort Worth. Well, Fort Worth is going to be a part of that May 1st opening. Dallas, well, they say that we don't have the proper terminal to take care of passengers. While Luna was at it, he took a slap at the Chamber of Commerce and the city fathers of Dallas. As it happens, Luna is a native Dallasite. He said that we had let passenger service for rail travelers die in May of 1969 without lifting a finger. He says that he's seen no indication that we're trying to do anything else about changing it. The manager of transportation for the Dallas Chamber of Commerce, Ken Tubbs, takes exception to that, saying that he's contacted many area congressmen and has worked very closely with the Railpax people. Well, nonetheless, it comes down to a point of when is Dallas going to get that rail service for passengers. We're not going to get it May 1st. They say that we do not have a proper terminal for passengers. Well, this is Dallas Union Terminal. And today it was broadly hinted by Mr. Luna that we could use Union Terminal as a temporary facility.
I say that you'll have to go with part of the Union Terminal or find some place where we can get some ground and build a station out where it'll have plenty of parking facilities and where it'll be easy to get to. We went down there today and looked over the Union Terminal. You can take the tunnel and take the two tracks, 10 and 11, and use the parking lot on the other side, on the Cata Street side of it, and block it off and build all you need there in 30 days where you could operate in here.
Although Railpax incorporator Charles Luna was quick to criticize city fathers and the Dallas Chamber of Commerce concerning their enthusiasm for rail passenger service, he didn't seem to have an answer as to when Dallas is going to get that rail passenger service. An evaluation team is to come to Dallas and to decide whether to use Union Terminal or build another facility soon. But when? This is Malcolm Landess with Channel 8 News on the Move.
This is Azalea Lane, located in downtown Dallas. Sometimes referred to as Main Street between Eckerd and Irvay, Azalea Lane only exists each day this week through Thursday between 10 and 2:30. The lane is filled not with traffic, but with arts and crafts, flowers, wandering musicians, and people on foot. Azalea Lane. It's all part of the second annual Azalea Festival of Dallas. And who knows, it might catch on.